Hey, what's going on, Laker family? Welcome back to LA Lakers basketball. Today we're going to be talking about Kyle Kuzma. We're going to be chopping it up a little bit about Kyle Kuzma. And the reason why I wanted to talk about Kuz today is because if you've been on social media, anywhere on social media, and heard or watched any videos about Kyle, if you start looking down in some of the comment sections, you're starting to hear a few fans, with some rumblings about, possibly trading Kuz, or, are the Lakers going to think about trading them? And I think, a lot of it is just fans being a little anxious, even some of these analysts kind of jumping the gun. Because, Kyle has not really gotten in the rhythm or the flow that we would have expected him to when he is playing, but with him starting off, the season with the injury, dealing with these little knick-knack injuries, the ankle sprain and things of that nature, I won't say people are getting nervous, but, it's starting to kind of cause them to question if he's going to get into the flow of things. I mean, for one, I think it's not something that we should panic over. For one, because it's pretty early. Two, we're winning. It's just like the thing I brought up about KCP before, when everybody was panicking about KCP. He's not hitting his threes. He's not knocking them down. But I'm like, yeah, but we're winning, and he's playing the defense that we're asking him to play. And now guess what? He's playing much better. He's knocking down his shots. He's scoring 15 here, 15 there, 11 here. He's doing what he's supposed to do. And I feel that eventually Kuz will do the same. So I don't think it's something that we should panic about. We're not really seeing anything coming from the organization where, they're even having a thought of trading Kuz. And, one of the reasons is because, for Laker Nation and for the organization, to me, I felt like Kuz has always been like one of the favorites, especially out of the young guys. And when I talk about the young guys, I'm talking Ball, Hart, Ingram, and, when they all were together. And, just to be transparent and be honest, before Anthony Davis came, and people would ask me, well, who is it that you would like to keep out of the young boys, if any? And I've always been a Brandon Ingram guy. Like, B.I. was my guy. Like that, he was the one that I wanted to keep. And the reason why I liked B.I. so much was just the potential that he had. I mean, just the ability that he had to create his shot one-on-one. You know what I mean? Like, you can give him the ball and clear out, and he can find a way to get his shot off. Obviously he needed to practice a little bit on his shot and on his game, but 22 years old, he's a young man, then 21, so that was the area that I felt he had Kuz. Because if you remember, when we go back to some of the past seasons, even last season, if you try to ask Kuz to kind of go one-on-one, that really isn't his game strength. To me, he's getting better at it. Don't get me wrong. This season, I've seen there's a little bit more potential there. But in the past, he would lose the ball. He would travel. He just really struggled one-on-one. And that was something I loved about B.I. game. But then, on the other hand, Kuz kind of had him on the catch and shoot, So, but B.I. felt, like, man, if we could keep B.I., I think he would be a great addition, especially with adding Anthony Davis. But like I said, Kuz to me was an organization favorite, a fan favorite. I like Kuz, so it's not like I'm upset or, mad that B.I. is gone and he's still there. But those were some of the things that I liked about B.I. over Kuz. And another thing I liked about B.I. is when the trade rumors were happening, he was a little bothered by it like the rest of them, but it didn't really show in his game, especially at the end of the season. He really started to kill him. He started to drop a lot of points. You just saw his confidence building up, and then, the whole blood clot situation happened, which was unfortunate. And now, if we look at his, this season now, he's averaging like 10 more points a game. I think he's almost like 15% better from the free throw line. Every category of his game, for his career has increased. So, B.I. was my guy. Enough of that. I don't want to go on and on about that, but that was my guy. So, but I understand, because I like Kuz. It wasn't like I said, it wasn't like when we kept Kuz, I was like, oh man, because we see the potential in Kuz. I love his attitude. I love his passion, his confidence. And that's why I said, I feel like, people are kind of panicking and they're being a little anxious. I think we should give him time. We only have 3 losses. You know what I mean? It's not like we're losing and Kuz is causing us to win games, and you know what I mean, like he's coming up short and it's causing us to lose. Listen, he's in a perfect position to get himself together, to find his flow and his rhythm. Obviously we don't want him to take too long to find it, but he has time. And you know, for me, I feel like even if the Lakers had the possibility of trading him, or something came up where they could trade him, me personally, I think that they should keep Kuz. And one of the reasons why I think they should keep him is because I truly believe that Kuzma is a playoff type of guy. Like, I truly believe that with the chance of playing in the playoffs, when he gets that ability, I think we're going to see him just go to a whole nother level. Because, you know, when you really watch him and you pay attention to his character and his game, he loves the bright lights. Even though he hasn't seen that level of bright lights, I think it's just going to make him play all the more confident. I think he's going to go, you know, have those streaky games. And I don't think it's going to be, you know, just a here and there type of thing. I think he's going to really shine in the playoffs. Remember, I told you guys that I think he's really going to shine in the playoffs if he's given that opportunity. Yes, he's down in a lot of the categories this year for his career, but it's understandable, you know, just coming back from the injury, you know, not making any excuses for him, because I think there's some things that he should be doing a little better than he is now, free throw percentage, things of that nature. But listen, he's young, he's in a great position, we're winning. Let's give this guy a chance to get his feet under him. Hopefully, you know, he doesn't keep dealing with these knick-knack injuries, you know, that's kind of causing him to stay out here and there. Hopefully he'll get that all under his feet and just get into a flow and be able to get some real games in, you know, a long length of games, you know, so that he can get that rhythm back. But yeah, those are just my thoughts on it. You know, I'm just here to tell you, Laker family, don't panic. You know, don't stress it. We're winning. You know, let's be happy about we're winning. It seems like, you know, as fans, we always try to find something to complain about and be upset about. Listen, we're winning. You know, so let this guy get his feet under him, and I'm sure he's going to be fine. And I'm sure if he gets to play on this Laker team in the playoffs with Bron and AD and Rondo and all of these guys, I think he's going to truly shine. I think he's going to do something that we didn't expect him to do. You know, so just be patient, family. Know that I love you guys, and don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. When you do click the subscribe button, don't forget to click the bell. It will notify you every time that we upload a video. And like I always say, family, until the next time we get together, stay true. Peace.